Greetings, everybody. This is our Happy Hour Friday reading. And then let me check and make sure that the angle is right because I be messing up sometimes. So it probably isn't. I'm probably going to have to turn it around. And let me see. I'm going to look at it from my other device to see what it looks like. Yeah, it's upside down. Let's fix it. Okay. There we go. Okay. So, should be able to see the table how I see it, so you guys can see the cards clear enough. Okay. So, greetings, everyone. Thank you for joining this live. These are pre-submitted readings already, so those that are receiving a reading tonight already paid for the reading. Your name will be in the list in the exact order as I received your payments. So I'm not receiving any more submissions for tonight. This is not a free reading. However, if you are led to watch this video, there may be something in it for you. Maybe someone's question is your question, and it might be something that gives you clarity. I do believe that Spirit can speak to anybody. So yeah, if you feel led to watch it, cool. Before I start the reading, I would just like to bless this reading and ask that the Divine Spirit come through and give us divine truth and divine clarity, casting down all imaginations from every high thing that exalts itself against the knowledge of God, and bringing into captivity every thought to the obedience of Christ. And I thank you, Most High God. I thank you for your love and guidance. I thank you. May this reading bring peace and clarity in the mind of anyone that has purchased the reading or maybe watching and receive a message from you. Thank you. So let's go ahead and get started. First person on the list is Miss Tyonna. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. Okay, timestamp. Let's do 220 timestamp. Okay. Your question is, if this person is the one for you, I'm going to use just my pure without cards, and see what Spirit says, and then I will clarify. Is this person the one for you? And be honest and tell you what I'm getting. I'm getting a no, but this person is not for your highest good, and you know that they're not of your highest good. This is someone that does not treat you well. And I say this in respect of honesty. It's not a respect of persons, you or them. It's not me picking sides between you and this person. I'm speaking of divine truth. This person is not of your highest good, and you know that they're not of your highest good. Spirit is saying that the character of a person will show you if a person is of your highest good and do they mean well for you. So Spirit is saying no. And I'm going to clarify the cards. I'm going to ask Spirit to give us a clear answer. Is this man in question? I have to ask no further. Transformation, which is the Death card. 9 of Wands. The Hermit. Queen of Cups. 7 of Cups. The Star and the Page of Swords. No. Whenever I see the Queen with a page or a knight, that's a clear indicator that no, this person is not, you guys are not on, I don't want to say it like this because it sounds like egotistical, like, oh, they're not on your level, but you guys are not balanced. You guys are not harmoniously connected. The Queen of Cups, the thing about her is that I do feel like you were a teacher, or you are a teacher of some sort to this person. They could be younger than you, or just not as emotionally mature or mentally mature as you are. You have the Queen of Cups type of energy, very compassionate, very loving. You might give a lot to yourselves. There is a lack of honoring yourself in the situation. I do feel like this is somebody that you kind of take care of, or you nurture on an emotional level. I feel like Spirit is wanting you to really make a choice and really think this through, because I feel like deep down in your heart, you already know the truth, and you might be seeking clarity. there's too many things going on. It's a lot. I feel like Spirit is saying to purify yourself and cleanse yourself of old ways, old energies that don't serve you. With the Nine of Wands, you're much stronger than you realize, and I feel like Spirit is telling you to prepare yourself moving forward, because it's not going to be easy task, whatever it is that you choose moving forward. But with the transformation card, the death card, it is like a period. It's a time for change. This is a time for shifting. The transformation card may be actually either it's the death card or it's Tower in this deck. I can't remember which. I think it's the Tower. But this is a time for you to renew yourself in your life. I feel like this is also revelations that's coming to you. The revelations that you're going to receive is going to help you break free from something that you've been procrastinating. The word procrastinate is coming out twice. Something that you already know that you need to take action on. You may be kind of fixed on a certain belief about something, and I feel with the Hermit card, it's like you need to take some time out. However you're led to do this, take some time out for yourself and really spend that time with God or Spirit, whatever you want to call it. Spend time with the divine, because there's some things that are going to be revealed to you, and I feel like there's timing involved. Like Spirit will never rush us or force us, but it is like the timing is now. It's like the energy is encouraging you or supporting you to feel into something, really look at things. I feel like this person may have come to you with something very exciting, some type of idea, some type of news that excited you. This person, it could sound like this person is changing. I'm noticing the butterflies in this card next to the Page of Swords, but you really need to get out of emotions, because our emotions can cloud our divine judgment sometimes. You really need to be balanced, the Star. But Spirit is saying to have faith, though, for your future, because whatever it is that's ahead for you, it is a bright future, but there's some changes that need to be made, and they're challenging. They're not easy choices to make. Okay? Let's see what your other question is. Your other question was, is this person still sleeping with this other woman? That in itself is the questions that you're asking. Would the one do that to you? Like, why would that be a factor in a situation or in your relationship? You know what I mean? Is he still sleeping with this person? The Moon. You need to listen to your intuition. You already know the answer to this. You already know the answer. You know. So listen to your intuition. It says pay attention to the signs from the divine. Unnecessary worry. Let go of your fears. Revelations that will make everything clear. So Spirit's giving you the signs. The thing about the Moon is like we can be easily deceived, be deceived by our emotions. So again, balance out your emotions. Do not be heavily caught up in your feelings and things like that. In order to have clarity, you have to stand firm. You have to have a clear mind and a clear heart in order to be able to see and to hear Spirit. Spirit can speak to you differently than how they speak to me or to the next person. So it's not always going to be clairaudiently you hear God or Spirit. Sometimes it will come in a format that resonates with you. You know, like Spirit might speak to you through a song or through music or a certain type of artist that you listen to or a book or something. But Spirit's been giving you signs, and I feel like Spirit's telling you need to listen. You need to trust what you're receiving, because you know already. You already know. Should you focus on music more or the board and care? Should you focus on the music more or the board and care? Okay. I'm going to pull, but I'm getting messages already. Spirit says you've been given an assignment. You've been given the tools. You've been given the step to take. So why haven't you taken it? Okay. Spirit's giving you the tools, the step forward, and the assignment. Let's see. Music versus the other. Music. Ace of Wands, Three of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. So the music, I feel like there's something in it. There's an opportunity in it for you. Spirit is saying to be bold, to be courageous, to be optimistic. So there's something that Spirit is giving to you. The Ace of Wands is like a spark, that divine spark of something. Yep, the music is something that Spirit's telling you to take action on. Because it says now is the time to take action. Do what you're passionate about. It's the music. It's the music. And then on the other hand, you have the Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Cups. So this is something that you've been putting a lot of effort into, or it may require a lot of effort and work, you know, and this is something that maybe it is a lot of skill. You do have a lot of talents maybe that aligns with this other option, but I feel like Spirit is saying that your heart is wanting to move forward towards something else, and I feel like it's your music. It's time for you to make a life change, and I feel like it's the Eight of Cups, excuse me. The Eight of Cups leads to the Nine of Cups, which is fulfillment, true fulfillment within the self. So leaving something behind that either, you know, just no longer serves you, you know, time is up on it, and it's time to move forward and change, you know, your direction. So it could be leaving your comfort zone even with this, but it seems like Spirit is pointing you in the direction, and Spirit's giving you some type of assignment or giving you something to take action forth with this, with the music. Okay. All right. Let's see. Your other question was, why do you keep falling or failing in your relationships? This sounds weird. Spirit said you have to trust yourself more than you trust others. So you could kind of like, we all have gifts. We all have spiritual gifts. We all have the ability to foresee and prophesy, and we all have the gift of intuition. So it's like you kind of give that away, and you put most of your faith or your hope into people, and you're not always using your best judgment. This might hurt too to say this, but I have to say it. You trust human over God. You put more faith and trust in man than you do God. And that's not to condemn you. It's just to make you aware. And like I said, we all have gifts, and it's not something that you can't fix. It's not something you can't correct. It's not something for you to beat yourself up. You know, it's just making you aware. You know what I mean? But I want to see what Spirit says. I want to see. What are the things that you see, God, that is causing failed relationships? Thank you. Not honoring yourself. Queen of Pentacles is in reverse. Ten of Pentacles, upbringing. Page of Wands, and the Dreamer, the Fool. It's the trust factor has to be there between you and Spirit. You have to have that relationship with Spirit to trust where you're going. The Ten of Pentacles can also be as well knowledge that was passed down to you from family or childhood, like certain relationship patterns or belief systems that were passed down. This could even be generational stuff. With the Page of Wands, I feel like you have like a really big passion for love. You get really excited about love, or you might have a type, could have a type, and I feel like you are drawn to immature men. They're like the fun types. They're, you know, they might even be a little bit of like the bad boys. Um, they like, they're very passionate, or they're very like charismatic. You know, they, it's like a spark. It's like something like that passion. They're not like boring, if you will. So the Queen of Pentacles is like in reverse. She's not completely honoring herself. Is in this position. Um, it could be expectations as well. You have an expectation of wanting what you want, even if it be with the wrong person. Because the Queen of Pentacles can also be a wife in relation to the Ten of Pentacles, a family, a home. But the Fool card is here. It's like you have to have that trust, you know, putting your fears aside. So it could be like a fear, maybe it's being too practical as well. Um, Greetings. I'm on your reading now. It could be being too practical about relationships, and being too focused on the physical and what this person is doing and what they can do, and rather than trusting in spirit. Because I feel like you have a type, and types that you're into, they are they're fun, you know. They have that charisma about them, but they don't have the stamina. They are not fit or tailored, at least for you, to bring you that stability that you're really looking for. It's like you end up more so babysitting or being a caretaker too, you know, to where your mate becomes your assignment rather than your divine complement. They become an assignment, if that makes sense. So there's gonna have to be a break. It's a pattern that started with your family. That's where the root of this comes from. Like, why you might choose the types that you choose. And the root of this is, it starts with upbringing, and it could even go beyond upbringing. It could be something generational. And with, you know, with that, I don't know how comfortable you are with this, but if you feel led to, you know, work with spirit, work with God, work with your angels, and ask them to assist you to start the process of breaking off generational karma, trauma, curse, whatever you want to call it, to break off those strongholds over your family, your past generations and future generations, because it's something there that's tied into it. And I really feel like spirit will reveal more to you and how that's playing out, and it might make sense to you. Okay, so you could have like a caretaker type of vibe, where you like to take care of people, you like to nurture and mother people, and it kind of spills over into your relationships, where you attract lovers that may be the type that seeks out people to take care of them or to carry the weight for them. You have to make sure that, you know, your partners, they're your compliments. They don't take from you. You know what I mean? And it could also be things within ourselves where we're attracted to people too, because there's something within us that feels inadequate, and it might, you know, okay, it fills me up to know that I can do this. You know, we can overgive of ourselves sometimes, and that's like our way of making ourselves feel like we're loved and we're important and we're needed. So there's something in the dynamic. It starts from family, I feel like. Okay. Um, will you come into a nice amount of money soon? Will you come into a nice amount of money soon? And you donated a question. I didn't even notice that. I appreciate it. Thank you. I should put that in the what you call it, in the title. I didn't know that you had donated a question. I appreciate you. Thank you. Um, if there's anybody on the chat that did not purchase a reading this week, I can do a drawing and choose someone at the end of this live if you're still here. Will you come into a good amount of money? I don't know how you feel about $200, but it's like that $200 might be something you need. For some reason, I'm getting $200. It might be something that you just need for whatever reason, just like an extra $200 for something, but it looks like it's on a check. But of course, that can just be Spirit's metaphor for me. Let's see. See a good sum of money coming in. We see a good sum of money coming in. Divine Spirit. Okay, so you have the Six of Cups, you have the Two of Pentacles, you have the Page of Swords and the Star. Okay. I feel like it's something, could be someone gifting you something, something that's owed to you, due to you, or like, it could be something with your job, to be honest. I feel like it's connected to an old job or something that you did for your job in the past. Like it could, you know, it could be a bonus check, could be something connected with that. I feel like that gift of money is for you to invest in something that you have a dream. So it's like that $200 could be for you to invest in like a business, or you know what I mean? It's something to invest into something, like you need it. It's gonna come at a time when you need it. It's like it's gonna give you hope or belief. Like it's almost like that money is a synchronicity. It's not about the money per se. It's like it's a message from God, like to have faith, because you might need it for some reason, or it's like a sign or synchronicity for like a confirmation of something. You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting. It's a message behind it, or it could be a check, because a message, it could be something in the envelope, but I feel like it comes with a message of hope or faith for something, and I feel like you're to invest it. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Yeah. Okay. I don't know where these little things. Okay. Yeah. That's what I'm getting. I hope that resonated with you. I don't know if you were here for the start or the beginning, but yes. And I thank you for donating a reading. I'm going to keep it for someone. And yeah, much love to you. I wish you the best of luck on your journey and your path. And um, hopefully all that beautiful stuff comes to pass for you. Let me know. And I'm going to move forward to Miss Rachel. Miss Rachel, and I think your questions are on Instagram. So let me go check Instagram real quick. What is the timestamp? I can't see. We are at 23:36. I don't know why that song be in my head. I haven't even heard that song, but okay. Let's see. Rachel, where's your questions? They're on Instagram, I know. Just gotta find them. Okay. All right. First question is, what is holding this person, or what is this person holding back from saying to you? I feel like what this person's holding back from saying to you is that they're really, I feel like this person's confused about something. They don't have a firm grip where they're at, their foundation with you. Greetings. here. Let's see. What is this person holding back on saying? What are they holding back? Thank you. Four of Wands. So much to celebrate. Send gratitude to the divine and the angels for the peace and prosperity coming to you. Peace and contentment in your personal life. Okay. So I feel like this person does have a desire for a foundation with you. Do y'all want me to use these cards? Why are they sliding off my table? Let's see. Clarify this. Six of Wands, victory. They do want a victory with you. Okay. Self-doubt. Yeah. So they have that self-doubt, and this is judgment in reverse. Okay. So it's that doubt, but what they do want, what they want to tell you is that they do want a foundation that's balanced, that's harmonious. They want some type of victory. So the victory to me is like, you want a victory out of something that may be challenging, right? You want to become victorious over an adversity. So this person, there is some type of struggle. Let's see. I don't want to pull all these cards. What do they want to say? I try hard to impress you and others. Spirit saying pay attention and use your intuition. I'm struggling with my shadows, trauma, inner child, etc. And I'm inspired by you. So the trying to impress you and others is like they're too focused on trying to appease and uphold a certain image or be what they think you and others want them to be. They're not being their authentic self, it feels like. So they're inspired by you. I feel like the inspiration is to like model after what they think you want, the type of person that they think you want, or the type of man they think that you want or need, rather than just being, being their authentic self. And this comes from their childhood. So maybe as a child they feel like they had to overperform to get attention or something like that. But that's what they would want to tell you. Is there someone putting negative thoughts in this person's head about this connection? I don't feel like it's negative thoughts, but I feel like it is adding on to the confusion. You know how too many, because this person doesn't have a firm, like I said, they don't have a firm foundation within themselves. It's easy to be persuaded by this person or that person when you don't fully know where you stand with yourself and how you really truly feel about things, or to say, yeah, this is what I feel, and stand on that. So they're getting tossed around mentally. Like this person might say something that they really need to hear, or it sounds good but it's not what they need to hear, or someone's saying something that they may need to take heed but they don't want to hear because it may not be something that they think they should hear. You know what I mean? So I feel like it's more so of confusion. But let's clarify. I want to make sure that I'm on the right track with Spirit with that. Is anyone putting negative thoughts? Thank you. Okay, you have the Four of Cups, Four of Pentacles, and the Two of Pentacles. So it's pessimism, that's part of it. I feel like Spirit may be trying to, if anything, like, I'm not seeing too many outside sources of people, but it is some confusion from somewhere. So you have two fours. That's all about groundedness and foundation. So this person, like I said, they're being tossed up by confusion because it's like they're pessimistic. They're looking at what they have versus what they don't have. It's like a black and white. They could be looking with the Three of Cups. The Three of Cups can be like someone in their social group. The Two of Pentacles. I feel like it's something like some type of confusion. Like they're tossed up, they're imbalanced. So they do need to be mindful of like who they're paying attention to or who they're listening to, because whoever this person or people are, they're getting two sides of the coin. And I see this angel peeking from behind this card, and this is Archangel Shamuel, which deals with relationships. So spirit may be speaking to them through someone or trying to get their attention, but because they're so caught up in their own like pessimism or maybe insecurities, they're not hearing things clearly. Confusion. I know, like, and I do not want this card in reverse. I hate when the Ace of Swords is in reverse. I'm turning it up, right? But it's confusion. This card says confusion. So someone is putting confusion in their head, but they're already a confused individual. They're not clear within themselves. Okay, so you had a question, and it was, what is your purpose? What should you be doing right now? I always say this to people. We can all, outsiders can probably go in and give you insights and clarity and speak over your life, but at the end of the day, you have to consult your creator. Like, they know the ins and the outs of your life. Like, I don't, you know what I mean? So as far as like what your purpose is, there's a difference between gifts. Gifts are our abilities, the talents that we're blessed with. Our purpose and things like that is what we're called to do, something that you're called to. So you have to seek spirit mainly with that, but I want to see what spirit says for you. I heard timing, gathering. You have to gather with the right people, like people that you really resonate with. You could be around people that really don't care about their lives. They might be okay with or content with the mundane. You have to surround yourself with people that you resonate with, that are moving in life. So I heard gathering, I heard timing. Because I see you like holding hands with people. It's like, those little papers with like the little hands, like the people holding hands, and it's like you stretch them. I don't know if it's like something that we do in school when we're kids. I think it's like a Thanksgiving thing or something. I don't know, but that's what I saw. Like people holding hands like this. And I feel like that's you connecting with the right people on your journey, on your path. Yes, it's like you gotta get in alignment, and the best way to do that, I feel like it starts with like reevaluating like who and what's around you, but most importantly connecting with spirit and building that relationship with spirit. All right. For a deeper relationship with spirit. Ask spirit to reveal it. See, that's the thing too. Like, we can ask our creator, like, we can ask our creator anything. Yeah. 5 of Pentacles. King of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah. You might be guided to like align with someone, or someone's coming into your life that's gonna help you. Because you do have, it's like you on your own, you have the ability to like manifest great things. And I feel like a part of your purpose, you are going to have to obviously use your skills and your abilities and your gifts. But it's like you got to find someone that you align with. Someone has to speak into your life. And I feel like it could be a male or female, but it's like someone around you has to speak into you. Because what I experienced is that I didn't always have people to speak into my gifts, into my purpose and my calling either. And that's a big thing. Like, you have to have people that resonate with you, people that are on the same path as you, that are motivating you, that you guys build each other up. You need to align yourself with people like this, or a person. And I feel like it's someone that's older than you, or someone that might be on the same path as you, but maybe a little bit further, that can help you. They don't necessarily have to be older. don't allow your thoughts to make you feel empty, or that you're not doing anything, you're not accomplishing anything, or looking at what you have material wise or what other people have in comparison, and make yourself think that you're not progressing. Be careful not to do that. But the Four of Swords is that card of going within, getting that insight from spirit. She's in meditation. She's listening. To meditate is to be still and to be quiet. So prayer is when we seek spirit. We ask spirit for things, or we ask spirit for such and such, whatever. And to receive and to listen is to meditate. So just to be still and to just listen. So I feel like you're gonna get most of your clarity or your next steps. Like spirit may not reveal everything about your purpose immediately, but they will give you a hint to something like, I want you to take this class, or I want you to reach out to so and so, or I want you to start painting, or I want you to, you know what I mean? Like spirit will give you that step. You just have to listen. And it takes patience to hear from spirit, and spirit may not speak always clairaudient. Like not everybody hears spirit clairaudiently. Sometimes it's a nudge to do something. Sometimes it's a feeling that comes over you, or something like that, or a vision that you're given. That spirit can speak to us in so many different ways, but meditation is important, or sitting in that space with spirit is going to help reveal this to you. But there's someone that I feel like you need to align yourself with. Your foundation and your surroundings and the people that you have in your life plays a very big role in that. Okay. All right. So I hope that helped you. I hope that resonated with you. I hope that brought you the clarity that you needed. And let's move forward to Miss Katrina. Let's see, what time stamp? Where are we at? We are at 37. Okay. All right, Miss Katrina. Your question was, what is next in love for you? Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna explain what I'm seeing, and I'm gonna pull cards, but Spirit's giving me like visions and stuff, so I'm just going off of what Spirit's showing me. But I see like you at a table, and you're sitting by yourself, and you're just kind of observing, and you're watching people. So what I heard was like dating with a purpose. So I feel like more so, more vigilant, I guess you can say, more vigilant about the people that you entertain or that you allow to sit at your table, if you will. Like, what do you have to bring to the table? You know what I mean? That's what I'm getting from that. I feel like that's what Spirit's saying. Let's pull though. Let me use these. I feel led to use these cards. Let's see next in Katrina's. Ooh, okay. Take time out. Mommy issues. Speak up. Separation needed. Daddy issues in reverse. Interesting. And go with the flow. Okay. So take time out, which that's an action in itself. We don't always have to be doing something to be moving, right? So Spirit may be wanting you to focus on maybe issues with your mother. You could be like clearing out, or maybe, yeah, I feel like the daddy issues in reverse is like you're clearing out something in regards to that. You're healing, you're in the process of healing something connected to your parents, but it seems like the most biggest focus is your mother, like the relationship with her. Thank you. Speak up. So it's more so about being truthful and being honest with yourself and where you're at with your journey. Maybe being honest with, a man in your life, or, if you're dating multiple people, be honest and open with them. I feel like this is a time where you will need to separate yourself from people that don't serve you, cutting ties from people. Interesting. The ties. So some of your past relationships, there could have been ties and connections to them related to your father. Then go with the flow. So I feel like you're observing things on a different perspective due to this. You could already be in this energy, But I feel like this is part of it. Let me see. Clarify this. Okay. 9 of Wands is persistence. So continue to continue to persevere on your journey when it comes to love. But I just feel like you're being more watchful, more mindful, more clear, more direct. Openness, 4 of Pentacles. So Spirit's making room and bringing into some type of alignment with the 4 of Pentacles in reverse. It's like something that you were holding on to. It was like kind of like a cluster. It wasn't a room for bigger things to come in, for things to progress in your love life. And I feel like it's part of this cutting ties, connected to your parents. Resistance, which is the Death card. So don't be resistant to change. Don't be resistant to change. And then you have the Hermit card, which is introspection. So it could be a time, yeah, where you are going to have to take time out from like action, like physical movement, and just take time out to do the work internally. But it seems like you're going to be evaluating people in your life, which could be the introspection, and who and what you allow into your space. All right. Alrighty. That's your message for now, at least. Okay. Miss Jessica. Let's see. 42. Miss Jessica, let's see your questions. Okay, what is this person's feelings towards you or your situation at the moment? I heard grooming. I see a person grooming a horse. Horses represent movement. So this person could be contemplating how to move forward, or what type of action to take, what type of move to make. So they're grooming a horse. Horses for me, like I said, their movement, their travel. It's a brown horse. Brown horses, yes, okay, groundedness, grounded, building. So I feel like this person is, they're not on the horse. So obviously they're like beside the horse, they're grooming it, they're brushing it. So it's like they're preparing their move forward there, but they're taking their time. It's kind of like Knight of Pentacles, that type of energy. How they say the knight is slow, but his position and his movement, it's with purpose. You know, it's practical. You know, they don't rush. So let's see. How is he feeling? If there's someone or something else, or I feel there's something, okay. I feel something for someone else. So they may feel like you have someone else, because the next card is, I feel there's something or someone trying to separate us. I feel like I need to keep my eyes on you. Yeah, they feel like you might slip away from them. I feel incredibly drawn towards you in this connection. I feel super jealous over you. Look at this. That's crazy. All right. The Devil, release. Ace of Pentacles, abundance. They don't want to lose you, and they could be obsessing a little bit. I should have went with my first vision, but let's see. Ace of Wands, distraction. You could be a little bit of a distraction for this person. So I feel like they're planning their approach because they don't want to lose you. It's kind of like, this is my pinnacle. It is coming across a little bit possessive and a little imbalanced, but it's like a fear that someone else is going to make the move, or someone's moving in. And it's funny because If you look at this card, I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to try to pull it up to the camera. I don't know if you can see it. There's a man. Hold on, pull it over this way. Let me see. There's a man in the trees watching this couple. That he's a white shirt and blue jeans in that tree watching this couple argue. So it's like they want to make sure that you're still in, like, you haven't gone anywhere. They have not lost you. That's how they're feeling. They feel like possibly threatened, but they're not ready to make a commitment or make a move yet. But it's like, I don't want to lose this person. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. What advice or encouragement does Spirit have for you, just in general? I'm hearing to know that you're loved beyond measure, and you got to move forward like you know that. You have to walk and move like you know that. That's what I hear. Let's see. Come out, cards. Okay. You have the Eight of Swords, the Four of Wands, the Nine of Wands, and the Knight of Swords. So the Eight of Swords is saying that you having this illusion that you're trapped or that you're stuck. You're lacking in confidence. You're not. It's like you might be afraid to move forward or take actions in life. It's fear that's holding you back. There's a ribbon on her dress, and it actually looks like a snake, or it looks like an S, and I don't like that. So there's some type of, and her dress is pink. So that's like being dressed in self-love and self-nurturing. So it's like there's something that's a part of your, like, the part that you love yourself or nurturing yourself. The part that may be holding you back is that lack of confidence and not feeling as capable as you really are, because you have the Nine of Wands, which happens to be a woman. And the Nine of Wands is a warrior energy. So no matter what comes her way, she is spiritually prepared. She's mentally, she's emotionally, and physically prepared. She has her armor on. And there's other wands around her, like spiritual support, spiritual backing. They're flying towards her. So it's like they're ready. So you have, and there's a sword here, there's a sword here. It's like these wands and these weapons. So be mindful of your thoughts, because you have this spiritual protection that you need. And I feel like Spirit is saying that you have help and you have support, and you have it even further when you ask, you know, Spirit, I need help with this. I don't know what to do. You know, I feel afraid. I don't know. I'm not really that confident in this area. Can you help me? Whatever. I feel like once you start to ask for that help, things really start to move in your favor, but you are protected. I also feel with the Knight of Swords, it's telling you to get a move on something. So it could be something that you're being guided to cut out of the way. And there's a cardinal bird. That might mean something to you. Or maybe, you know, if you're guided to look that up, look at what cardinals mean. But there's something that Spirit is wanting you to get a move on. There's some changes that are happening around you, maybe unexpectedly. You got to be prepared. You got to be strong. Do not waver. And there's celebration with the Four of Wands. There's a lot to be grateful for. And I feel like right now, like, be grateful for what you have, because there is more to come. And I feel like Spirit is trying to get you to really see, like, how much you're really loved and how much you're really provided for. And when you start walking in your confidence, aka Godfidence, you know, walking in that, it's not a self glorifying thing. It's, you know, who you are in spirit and what's within you, that divinity within you, being confident in the infinite power that you do have, that's backing you, that supports you, and walk in that, and like know that. I feel like Spirit wants you to have peace, and they want you to have contentment in your life. If it's something with love, there's something with love in your mind where you feel stuck, you feel trapped. Maybe you feel like you're not able to move past where you are, or you don't know if things are ever going to work out for you. You got to get out of that lie. It's something that's lying to you. It's telling you. It's something that's maybe telling you that, okay, well, because you're like this, you're not able to have what you want. Or see, that's because you did this, or because you're not enough of this. That's deception. That's lies. That's not true. And you got to speak against that whenever you feel those types of feelings, or whenever you have those types of thoughts. Speak against them. Be like the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. You're like, nope, that's not true. That's not the real. But I always say to people, to know who you are, you got to seek your creator and ask spirit to reveal that to you. But know that you're loved beyond measure. That was the first message I heard for you. All right. So that was your reading. And yeah, so that was your reading, Miss Jessica. What's up, Bianca? I'm all late. Greetings. All right, so I'm gonna move on to Miss Samantha, and we are at 51. Okay. Miss Samantha, what is your question? It is your questions. Where is your love life headed? Feels like it's been a long journey for you. That's how you feel, at least. Feels like you have not gotten to where you want to be. It's been a lot of twists and turns, and still you feel like you're not there yet, or it seems like where you want to be, or that destination, or that end goal, you feel like it's so far. Spirit's telling you like where you're headed. It's unknown to you for a reason. I'm seeing like a car, and I'm seeing like different turns. I'm seeing different hills, and it's not like city surroundings. It's more like trees and grass, a lot of nature. So it's not a lot that you can see happening or going on, or people in the scene. I feel like Spirit is wanting you to keep your eyes forward. Okay, let's pull. Eight of Wands. It's too much going on. Stress caused by many positive opportunities, unexpected events, or rapid changes. The ability to multitask, business, travel. Okay. Two of Cups. Page, or is that an Ace? Sorry. Ace of Wands. Nine of Swords in reverse, and the Queen of Wands. So this actually looks good. I feel you're going to reach your destination, and this kind of looks like my vision a little bit with the road and the trees. You don't see any cities or anything. You just see hills and mountains and things like that. Spirit's leading you to your person that you're supposed to be with. Spirit's saying not to give up on that, and it sounds too practical, like, oh, don't give up. But for real, you have to continue to move forward in direction. If you get sidetracked and you're focusing on too many different things, you're not going to reach your destination. It's like your focus, you have to narrow your focus down to get to where you want to be. You have the Ace of Wands, you have the Queen of Wands here as well. You have a lot of wands, so there is movement. You know, wands represent creation, they represent spirit, they also represent movement and action. So there is things happening, it is moving, could be happening in the spirit. But I feel like Spirit is saying to move forward because there's going to be an opportunity for you to move forward, like take action on something. So if you're sidetracked, you're looking at the past, you're looking at the what ifs, the could have beens, the woulda shouldas, or your fears and your doubts. It hasn't happened yet. Why hasn't it? And you're not being present and you're not looking ahead, you'll get sidetracked, and you're going to, I don't want to say miss, let's say delay the process, because there's some type of action that's required of you with Ace of Wands. The Queen of Wands It's also you got to feed yourself more confidence. The Queen of Wands knows that she is capable. She's in her power. She's very creative, independent. She's able to draw in what she wants. She's like very bewitching, you know. So the black cat could represent her power, her supernatural abilities, her abilities to attract and manifest whatever she wants. She's the queen of creativity. Um, so this telling yourself that I can have what I want, I'm capable of calling it and manifesting. I know that spirit is going to give me my best. You got to start feeding yourself and telling yourself that you are capable of your dreams coming true, and come out of the Nine of Swords energy. Shift out of that worry that's keeping you. It's like you don't have rest or peace within yourself because of your love life and where it's at. So it's like you got to shift your mindset. And it's funny, you also have at the bottom of the deck, you have the Magician card. So the Magician has a book open. So you have to know for yourself that it is meant, it is destined, it is written for you to have what you want. And it is here, the Two of Cups, it's there. But you have to keep your eyes forward. I might have went into your second question on accident. But let's see. Your second question was, what shadow aspects do you need to work on to be open to receive? Be open and to receive true romantic love. Shadow aspects. Kind of went into this already, but shadow is like, get to the root of why do you feel conflicted. So if it's worry, if it's worried about the timing, if it's worried that you're ever going to meet the right one, or beating yourself up, you got to start with the root of that. Where's the rush? Why the rush? Why the beating myself up? Where is that coming from? You got to start there. Those are the shadows. Anything that causes you a lack of peace, a lack of clarity, anything that feels negative inside of you, any negative self-talk, any beliefs, that is the shadows that you need to be working on. You could. You're welcome more to ask more than one question. So just, if you come back again, Latoya, you can ask more than one question. Submit more than one question. Yeah, you just put the quantity of how many questions you want. So, sorry about that, Samantha, but that's where you identify what your shadows are. Is my heart open to receive love, and what's blocking it from receiving love? So if you have a hard time with loving yourself, you have a hard time trusting yourself, believing in yourself, you got to work on that first. That's the first thing. Usually it's identifying what is it that causes me not to believe in myself. And it will be revealed to you. I would advise, and I always tell everyone, to consult spirit to help you, like, identify the wound, identify the shadow, identify the block, identify the stronghold. Is there anybody that I need to forgive? That's another thing. Forgiveness is a big thing. And we can't force forgiveness. We got to really be in the space, like, almost to the point where we're desperate. Like, I can't hold on to this anymore. I don't want to feel this anymore. I don't like being bitter, or I don't like feeling this way. I need to free myself of that. Forgiveness is the biggest thing, because you won't be able to fully embrace or enjoy a relationship if you still hate your ex, or if you hate your mom or your dad or whoever, the school teacher that did this to you. You'll never be able to fully embrace and be in love with that block. Because in essence, like, when we don't forgive others, in essence, we don't really forgive ourselves, because it's a part of us that's like, well, they did this because maybe I wasn't good enough, or because I was a bad little girl, or because I wasn't pretty enough, or because I wasn't smart enough. So you have to forgive self, and you also have to forgive others. Free yourself of that. You're delivering your own self, your own spirit, setting your own spirit free. It's not for them, it's for you. You have the King of Cups, you have the Will, you have the Strength, and you have the Three of Wands. So the shadow aspect could be there was somebody that you trusted. So you may have a lack of self-trust. Could be a lover, could be a father, father figure, or some type of masculine energy that you put your trust in, and you could have trust issues because of this. So with the Wheel of Fortune, you're making progress already, so it's not, mind you, it's not that you're not moving forward, because I feel like you are moving. I feel like Spirit is just like going through different cycles of your life, different seasons, and helping identify what it is that you need to let go of. With the Strength card, it's start building yourself up, like feeding yourself. And what I mean by feeding yourself is like building yourself up internally. Because we can beat our face all day, we can have, cute outfits and all of that. But that's like a temporary fix, temporary confidence. But to build up your strength within yourself, by standing in your personal power and your divine authority over yourself, and start saying, okay, I deserve this, and if it's going against what I deserve, I'm not going to allow that. I'm going to speak up about it, or I'm going to shut it down before it pursues any or proceeds any further. Practice kindness towards yourself and others. Have compassion for yourself and others, and the word is forgiveness here. It says, personal power and assertiveness portrayed with kindness, compassion that brings about forgiveness, realizing that you are stronger than you knew. So the lion can also represent for me spirit, that divine spirit, tapping into your strength in spirit. And also you have the Three of Wands here. So it's like, start planning the long term, start planning your abundance, start planning for your future, meaning like with expectance that good things are ahead for you. And like, Spirit, let's make a plan together. Spirit, what do you want for me? I know what plans I have for myself, but I want to know what plans you have for me, and let's start planning on that. And start looking forward. Spirit is not one to have us look in the past and get stuck there. If we're in the past, it's so that we can remind ourselves, gain the wisdom, and understanding of why we need to move forward, and to motivate us and encourage us to move forward and look forward. It's not for us to look back and to condemn us and to stay in the past. Like, Spirit wants us to look towards the future. So you also have to make peace with your past. And if the past is coming back, ask why is it coming back, or if this is just for something for me to learn. Is this something that I need to take in? Is this something that is meant to encourage my future, not hold me back, not keep me here, not make me feel like I'm never going to progress in life, or see, this is why. Look towards the future, because there's plans there for you in the future. So I hope that resonated. I hope that helped you. Much love. Okay, let's see Miss Ashley T, because I have two Ashleys. Ashley T and Ashley L. So Ashley T, you're welcome. Much love to you. Okay, Miss Ashley, will your friendship with this person ever be repaired or restored in the future? Okay. Heavy heart. I heard heavy heart, and I feel a heavy heart. I feel like you both need to forgive each other. Even if one of you feels like you didn't wrong the other, I feel like there's just a need to exercise forgiveness, like truly. You guys both could be stubborn, or just kind of like stuck. It's like not sure how to like move on this, not sure how to proceed. Like, should I do something? Should I say something? It's hearing forgiveness. Let's see. This relationship ever be repaired between the two of them? We see this relationship, this friendship. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna move the majors up here. So you have transformation, which I believe is the tower in this deck. You have the moon, you have the 9 of wands, and then you have the 8 of swords and the Knight of swords. Okay. I feel like in order for this to be repaired, like someone is gonna have to take some type of action or make a move, and I feel like it's leading towards communication or just taking the action of communicating. Approaching this without being emotional, like approaching this by being real clear and being direct, being truthful, being honest, being assertive with how you feel. You may be expecting some type of pushback from this person. Maybe you already thought about reaching out to them or something, or approaching them if you feel, or if this person is like still a part of your life, it's like you're afraid to express something to them. Like something's being withheld, and I feel like it's fear because you have the 8 of swords here. Feeling stuck or just lacking in trusting, like, okay, I can do this, being afraid to take the action. Otherwise, I feel like what's happening is that whatever took place between you and this person, it needed to happen because there's something that needed to be made clear within self or both of you. You guys both want to reach out to each other. These dogs are looking at each other, but they're not doing anything. It's like they're looking right at each other. And it's almost like an intensity, like not sure if the other person is approachable or not. Is it safe to approach? Is it safe to say something? Is it... But I feel like you got to trust your intuition and you need to really listen to it because it's either you or this person, but I feel like you both want to hash things out. I feel like you do. There are some differences here. One's a dog, actually, and one's a wolf. The white canine is the wolf, and then you have the dog. So you guys are different. And it could be teaching you guys something about the challenge of, differences or beliefs and how to find compromise and how to find harmony within that. But I feel that the word revelation, it comes out twice. So something was already revealed and there's more to be revealed. But I feel like you guys have to really honor your intuition. And I feel like it's something that Spirit's been revealing to you, showing you through signs. There's also a cardinal here. Someone's ready to speak their truth. They're really wanting to, or it's like, it's okay to go ahead and do that. It's okay to express yourself. It's okay to reach out. Someone needs to know this. Like, this horse is taking off. So it's something that needs to be approached. Okay. Alrighty, that was your reading, Miss Ashley. I hope that resonated. Miss Ashley T. So I have another Ashley on here. Okay. Okay. Miss Nora. Let's see. Okay. I wasn't ready. Oh, I don't know. Okay. How will this person feel about the you-know-what with you? Okay. I'm going to use cards for this. I'm not going to Why is some of my cards flipped in inside out? I hate when that happens. Why are they doing that? Let me see. See, like I have some cards that are, because I dropped them earlier, so that makes sense. Okay, let's see. A stalemate, Two of Swords, codependency, Page of Pentacles, consistent, Five of Wands, conflict, Ten of Wands, stress. That's weird energy. That's weird. It's a lot of phallic symbols with these wands, which are pencils. Then you have the Two of Swords. So they might be more of the aggressor sexually. I feel like this is someone that likes to take their time. They might see you as like more passive in the bedroom. Like they may see themselves as doing most of the work, but that there's some type of conflict. Maybe you are the type, it's like a conflict whether you like to be the type to, you know, take charge, or both of you guys kind of, you know, lead the way, you know, switch off, or one person prefers the other to do all the work and the other just lay there. So it could be some type of conflict with that. I'm gonna be honest, I don't know. Let me see. It's because you got a Page and a Queen. If anybody's watched my readings long enough, y'all know how I feel like with the Queen being with the Knight and the Page. Is just like, so you have the Knight of Wands, but it's a feminine energy and it's in reverse and it says arrogance. So you might actually feel like this person, they need to come a little bit harder. Like they're not, I don't know if you're gonna like what they have to bring to the table. I don't know. I don't think you're gonna like what they have to bring to the table. Whether it's performance, because it says they're consistent, but it could be that this person's, I don't even go there. I don't want to do that. I feel bad. I don't know. Okay. I don't know if you already got it in with this person, but it kind of seems like there's something that you might be a little bit like, you need to come harder, you know. It's some type of like, I don't feel like it's going to be all that great. I don't know. I feel bad. Okay, hold on. I'm not using my angel cards for that. And all my little sexy cards, they are over here in my shelf, and I can't get up and get them, but we'll be texting you. Lopsided effort. Yeah, it's like either you or them are, it's just like a clash. Like, I don't even know how to explain this to you. I don't feel like you're gonna enjoy it too much. This person could enjoy it more than you, or it's just like, because someone's gonna be texting the other person, but it's like a lopsided effort. It's not an equal give and take in this. Like, someone might hit the other person up for sex, and the other person may, like, it's something that's amiss in this. So, I don't know. You're just going to have to see, I guess. Or if it's something you already feel, you already know. I don't feel like this is, I don't know. I feel bad for saying that, but don't shoot the messenger. I do not feel like it's going to be all of that. And if it is all of that, it's like, it may be something off with the relationship. Like, if the sex is cool, it's something off with the relationship part of it. It's something that's amiss in this. Amiss in this. Ugh, I'm sorry. Well, I hope that made sense. I hope I didn't confuse you, but I'm just getting it's one or the other. It's something that's off, something imbalanced. So, it didn't really go into the sex factor of it really too much, but I hope that makes sense to what you're asking. Okay. Okay. Oh, yeah. Let's see. $75, Alyssa. Okay. How does this person feel about you? How does this person in question feel about Alyssa? I see a police car, and that's interesting. I heard alert. I heard the word alert, and I feel like Spirit's saying to pay attention. So sirens are usually like a sign of Archangel Michael, or it's just a sign from the divine to pay attention to something. So it's just like just being aware, taking note of. How does this person feel? Their feelings for you are very like practical. They're very on guard themselves. It's like they know how to balance out their emotions. They're not governed by their emotions in a way that they get thrown off of balance. So emotions for you are pretty sound. A part of them though is like, how I'm saying this is, this person likes to like check if something is, if everything is right. I feel like this person uses their discernment. It could be a little overboard sometimes because they might look in their past to make judgments like, okay, well, this person did this, but in a way it's kind of like they're using their wisdom though at the same time. Like they're not allowing what happened to them to cripple them in the past. In relation to their current energies, they're not allowing it to cripple them. They just use it as a reminder. But they are very watchful. They're very discerning. So I feel like this person is just kind of like, like approaching this in a very practical but discerning manner, if that makes sense. Let's see. Tyrant, King of Wands, unreliable, confusing, Ace of Cups, repressed. So yeah, like they like to be in control of their emotions with the King of Wands in reverse. With unreliable, the Page of Pentacles, it's a woman, or the Knight of Pentacles is a woman. So they may be looking at, you guys are both looking at each other. And watching each other. So they're not completely clear. It's not really getting into their emotions. As far as their emotions, they are suppressed or repressed, as the card says, repressed. Everything else is like practical, logical, rational minded. With the Ace of Swords in reverse. Why is this in reverse again? Okay, let me see here. They have to be in control of their emotions. I feel like you're an embodiment of a true goddess. So this person looks at you in a high regard though. I feel stuck in a situation I know doesn't serve me. I feel like I'm close to breaking due to negativity in my life. So their emotions towards you, it's not going into their emotions towards you. It's more, if anything, like they do see you in a high regard. But it seems like where their emotions are concerned is like they're more engulfed in what they have going on within themselves and their own personal life. So it's not so much about emotions, spirit, when it comes to you. Please get to the root. stop. Yeah, I feel like you played me. That doesn't apply. Spirit said stop anyway, and I wasn't listening. Um, yeah, I'm not pulling on their emotions like that as far as like where they're at with you. How they see you and what they feel is like they see you as a goddess energy, like high regard, very attractive, very beautiful, like you have it together. So they look at you in that way. But I feel like this person is when it comes to their emotions, they're repressed for a reason. So this could be the type of man, and this is how I'm picking it up. It's like if I'm not in a good space with myself, I'm not gonna feed into the idea of love so much. So that's how I'm seeing it. What does this person want to tell you? I don't want my Ace of Swords in reverse, okay? Okay. So this person wants to give you something special. So that could be material wise, or that could just be emotionally. Like they want to give you something. So you have this person's heart and soul. So I feel like this person wants you to know that you do have their heart. So they just may not be, like I said, I don't feel like this person is putting a lot of emphasis on their emotions because their emotions are kind of caught up in what's going on with themselves. Um, so they may be kind of subliminal. They may not be completely upfront with you when it comes to their emotions. If you had some type of question maybe for them or about their feelings, could be a yes. I just get like guarded. Like this person's kind of, they could be protecting you right now. Like, because I don't feel like this person knows that they're not in a position to give too much, but they do. They want to, at least. They do want to. All right. Let's see. Spirit, what do you see coming in next? I heard break the ice, but I did hear, like, for some reason I heard confusion, but I hear break the ice. Yeah, he keeps coming out as the King of Wands. You have the Knight of Wands. So this person most likely will step into, because I feel like this person, they already have a sense of like controlling things or steering them in a certain direction. This person could express to you what they desire or what they see in the near future or what their future plans are. You know, whether that's with you, whether it's just in general, like this person's, they're going to express what they want in the future or what their plans are moving forward. The Knight of Wands is a woman, so I feel like that's your energy. The Page of Pentacles is also a woman. So it's interesting because the Knight and the Page of Wands, they're two separate energies. Like one's fast, one's more subtle, more practical, more rational. I feel like there's something that Spirit is saying is going to present itself to you, and it seems like it's in regards to career or school or something like that. So it could be like you're starting something new in those areas already, or you're going to start. Um, yeah, it's like something new, a new start, or you're being offered something new. And it seems like it's in regards to some areas of study or something financially. And Spirit is saying to move forward with that. So you both might need to get clear on where your visions are for the future so you guys can see if you're on the same page. Because you have the Six of Cups as well. So I feel like you guys will be revisiting your plans. That's what I'm seeing. Um, and it will be like towards each other, like trying to figure out where you are, or um, somehow it's going to be revealed, like what your plans are, what their plans are. But Spirit is telling you there's something that's going to present itself to you, and I feel like Spirit wants you to take action on it. I feel like it's something with career, school. I really do. That card's standing out to me. Then you have the Wise Counsel, which is the Hierophant card. And the Hierophant is like, you guys have to make sure that you guys are, your minds are unified on your plans, kind of like coincide with each other. Like this person may be focusing on their career, you may be focusing on yours, but it's like we're still going to prioritize something with each other. You know what I mean? Like something has to be in alignment with one another. You might have to seek some type of wise counsel with a decision in the future when it comes to something that is presenting itself to you for whatever reason. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing for you. I hope that resonates. Okay. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name right. This next person. 8624. This next person is Dejane. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. And your question is, when will you have your first child, or when will you have children? I don't like doing these types of reads. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like stuff like that, like when will I get married and all that. I don't like doing that because those are like the number one things that people put all of their hopes and dreams on. And if you don't prophesy exactly accurately, or you don't prophesy in the exact time when they want to hear it, then they'll completely discard it, and then you're going to be the one that they get mad at. They're going to be shooting, coming for you, gunning for you. So yeah, just be mindful that, you know, this is a touchy thing. What's going on? I do trust Spirit. But at the same time, you know, some people are like, okay, well, you said, and then, it's just, you know. Let's see. What do you see as having children for this person? Four of Cups, Queen of Swords. Transformation. You got some distractions around you. I don't know what this has to do with anything, but I'm just going to go over what Spirit is saying. You got some distractions around you. You might be looking towards the wrong things, the wrong people, wrong person. It's something that Spirit's like, you need to wake up. Like, how do I say this? I'm not trying to, like, I hate, like, how I come across sometimes when I read, because it's like, this half is, like, coming at me. I'm not, really, it's not my intention. But it's like, Spirit saying you got to wake up. Because you're looking at something, or your focus is on something that is distracting you. And you're not seeing some type of blessing or opportunities, like you're focused on something, or could be people like, oh, well, my homegirls, they're married, they have kids, and it's like, okay, you're fixated on that. But it's like, instead of like Spirit showing you, or Spirit is showing you something, it could be like you're so caught up in that you can't see what Spirit is doing for you, or trying to get you in alignment with where you're supposed to be, or to, you know, get you on the track to a happy relationship or kids or whatever, you know what I mean? So it's something that you're caught up in. So the Queen of Swords is telling you that you got to release a situation or people that don't serve you anymore. And then you have Transformation, which is, I think this is the Tower card in this deck. But it's also talking about changes being made, breaking free of procrastination, releasing yourself of old belief systems. So, okay, so it's telling you that there's something that you got to free yourself of. There's like a distraction in the way. It could be like a belief, like why them and not me, or when's my time coming, everybody else, not me. Um, and I know that how that is, and it's just like if spirit can do it for them, spirit can do it for me. I know if God can bless this person with this and this and that, and not to judge anybody, but she was just doing this last Tuesday, and all of a sudden she's in a happy relationship. If God can do it for her, and I've been blah blah blah, then why wouldn't that happen for me? It's like something about you needing to shift your perception. There's also some distractions around you. The Queen of Swords, she has the power to cut cords with what doesn't serve her. So you have the power to remove whatever that is. Our children in your future, I feel like as a queen, I will say that this is a feminine principle, this is the mother, but there's something about your mindset that needs to change. It could be that you want spirit to do something at a certain amount of time, or you want spirit to give it to you under a condition, or if it's with this person or that situation, you know what I mean? It's something that needs to be released. Um, Something that needs to be released, because the Lover's card is in reverse. There's something that's not in harmonious. It's not balanced. I don't know why some of these cards are in reverse in this deck. I don't read reversals in this deck, so your heart has to be right, if that makes sense. Justice. You are going to have your just due. You are. I feel like it's all about your choices and the decisions that you're making now. It's not one person deserves a baby and another person doesn't deserve a baby or nothing like that. It's not those types of things, but it's all about aligning yourself with the divine gift for yourself. So if you're out of alignment with it, you can't know it for yourself. You can't receive it if you're not in alignment with it. If that makes sense. I hope I didn't get too, but yeah. Yeah. I tend to stay away from prophesizing about babies and marriages now because, people get real caught up in that and they kind of obsess over it and obsess over the timing and, well, you said, and oh, it didn't, and this, and like getting to in a rush about it and gunning for me, and I don't need that. So, but to answer your question, that's what Spirit wanted you to know in relations to that. So apply it how it resonates with what you asked, like however it spoke to you. Okay. Um. Okay. We are at 93:15 for Miss Iva. Sorry, I'll be messing up with the nerves. Greetings. All right. You want to know if it would be of your highest good to go towards a specific desire. Would it be of your highest good? Spirit, would it be of her highest good to go towards this desire? Okay. Let's see. Reversals say no, yes, just stay upright. With the exception of majors and aces, that could just represent delays. I will say this, I did see a note card and it said delays on it. So I don't know what that means. The Emperor. There's some type of protection involved with whatever you're asking. It's protected or you're being protected from it. It's one or the other. But let's see. Okay. So you have the Queen of Wands and the Queen of Cups. So you have the Four of Cups in reverse. It says withdraw, but you have these two queens upright. I feel like it is the okay. That I gotta listen to spirit. Nah, okay. Delays. So the queens, I feel like this is you. This is your free will. This is how you perceive. This is your action. So your energy's got to be in a place of confidence, in a place of compassion. How does that relate to this? I feel like you know. You'll know how this relates. But the Four of Cups, the delay is like spirit needs you to withdraw from it though. It's not saying that you shouldn't pursue it, but it's like under the right energy though. You have to be in the right place energetically for this. So maybe pull back some of your energy a little bit, because now may not be the right time to pursue it, or you will know when it's the right time. But with the Emperor, this is Archangel Michael. I feel like this is some type of form of protection. So the card says logic and organization will increase your success. So those could be the characteristics as well. Logic and organization. Take charge of the situation. Accept a leadership role, structure and discipline. So you got to be in that type of space for whatever this is that you're asking about. So Spirit's not saying no. It seems like a delay. It's a not right now, because I feel like your energy has to be in a certain position. Like I said, the emotional withdrawal, maybe it's some type of emotional attachment to something, and Spirit is like your energy has to be a little more logical than that. You got to be in a place to take action. You got to be more structured, more disciplined, more built for this. Whatever it is, I don't know. Only you know. But that is what Spirit is saying with that. Okay. So I hope that resonates with you. Okay, let me see. Here on next is Miss Bianca. 9702. Okay, Miss Bianca. Let's see what's good with your situation. Is this person's friend actually genuine or trustworthy? Okay. No. I feel like this person does have motives, and it seems like they do not seem genuine with this person, and I feel like it could be a motive of, it's like flirtation involved. It is, they might play like they're a friend, or they just want to be their friend, and there's motives behind it. They're not completely genuine. Because I seen like in my mind's eye, I seen a girl like kikiing, just laughing in front of this dude's face, and she's acting extra. It's very fake. I don't want to say the word fake, but that's what she was being extra. So no, I don't feel like it's genuine. Let's see. Thank you for these extra cards just falling on the floor and shit. Excuse my language. 7 of Wands, 8 of Swords, Strength, 10 of Swords, the Empress, 4 of Wands, or the Emperor, sorry, not 4 of Wands. Where am I getting 4 of Wands from? And the Chariot. No. You have betrayal, you have restrictions, controlling. No. 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 The Empress, fertility, willpower. No. They want to, this is what I'm saying. I feel like this person's not being genuine. They want to be with this person. You have the Emperor and the Empress here in the same spread. I don't know if you can see that. No. I feel like this person's interested in him. And it's like they're doing things to control and manipulate things how they want it. I don't feel like this person's like genuinely just trying to be their friend only. No. No. Five of Pentacles, negative thoughts manifesting into real challenges, fears surrounding money, reach out to others for assistance, poor timing for becoming self-employed. So the Five of Pentacles is like an energy of self-rejection. They're being extra, I feel like they like him. That's just what I'm getting. That's clear as day. That's clear as day. Eight of Swords. The illusion of entrapment, self-confidence that makes you feel, yeah, they overcompensate. It's like, I want this person's attention so bad. I'll pretend like I'm the friend. I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. Like, no. I don't feel like they're a bad person, but how they're coming across is very insecure. And it could come across as a little extra or desperate even to this person. But yeah, it's extra. Because I seen somebody laughing really hard, just doing the most. Like, yeah, no. Nope. Okay. That was very clear. But no. No, 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 no. Like Destiny's Child. No, no, no. Okay. Alright. I swear that's what I saw. I seen a girl laughing like really, really loud and hard, and it was like fake. Like, you know how girls be like, oh my god, it's so funny. Like, that was not that funny, but yeah. That's what I was getting. So yeah. Guess that will answer your question. Alright, 10140. Okay, Miss T. What is the energy between you and this person that you're currently dealing with? No problem, you're welcome. What's the energy between T and her person? You want this person to be like straight up, and you want them to be honest with you. This person comes across as not as blunt or assertive as you. They may be a little like more reserved than you are. This person has a very chill, like laid back energy or personality, and you might be someone that's like straight to the point, and you feel like this person's not serving you that truth or that clarity. Like, you want more from this person, but it's like you want this person to be more like you. But I feel like you guys are different, or maybe you want this person to express themselves in the same way that you would, but they're different from you, if that makes sense. Let's see, let's go a little further into this. Okay, I'm not taking all these cards. Greetings, Scooby. Three of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. Like, yeah, it's like you want this person to kind of like model themselves like you in a way, like, because you see it's like three angels here, two feminine and one masculine angel, and he's like trying to move like them. So you want him to kind of get in alignment with you and how your love language, how you approach relationships. So you're trying to figure out if this is somebody you should invest in because of how they're moving. I would encourage you to kind of give this person a little time, and just maybe get to know how this person operates and moves, or like find the balance in that while they find the balance in how you operate and move as well. I don't feel like this is someone to just discard, at least, you know. Let's see. Okay, you have the Three of Wands, adventure, Nine of Swords, anxiety, Four of Wands, joy, and Two of Swords, crossroads. So yeah, you're kind of confused and conflicted, but I feel like Spirit's saying, like, give this situation more time. I'm not sure how long you've been dealing with this person, but it kind of feels like there is a need for you guys to find some type of balance and compromise in how you express yourselves in a relationship, or what this person is really looking for versus what you're like. Try to find a balance. And you may be like, well, this person's not telling me. I really feel like it's due to the fact that you both are very opposite. Like the Two of Swords, one side is feminine and one side is like masculine energy. Joy, anxiety. Yeah, it's like instead of you having like peace with this, you feel split between, okay, well, I don't really know if I can be like cool with this person or settle in this energy. What's causing this person to not express or be forthcoming? What is the shadow? Let's get to the root of it. Self-care and affection. Yeah. Self-care and affection is the shadow energy. So I feel like the reason why this person is not being as forthcoming with you is because this person may be more of they may be more concerned about themselves, and it could be how you both operate, like more concerned about your feelings versus how the other person feels. So it kind of conflicts the affection and the giving towards the connection or towards the person. So how do you move past this? I don't know if we've asked this person like, hey, like what's the deal? Like just straight up tell this person. But it seems like that is the barrier, that is the block, is like two different love languages, two different personalities, but instead of both of you guys like compromising and finding a blend with how you both operate, it's like more concerned with, okay, well, this is how I just do it, this is how I like it, this is just who I am. It's kind of like that type of energy. So rather than expecting each other to operate the same, it's kind of like um, finding harmony with your differences, if that makes sense. Because what's going to happen is it is going to be like a falling out when it could be more to it that you guys discover about each other. But it seems like it could be, okay, well, if nothing changes or this person just does this like this, then I'm just going to walk away. And rather than trying to understand one another, which I feel like if you see this person as worthy, like you like what they had to offer besides this hang up right here, if you can't get past this hang up, then I would say, yeah, maybe move on. But if this isn't something that you and this person have worked through, I wouldn't say completely discard this connection if this is somebody you do like besides this area. You know what I mean? That's just what I'm getting. But that's the block. Yeah. Okay. I hope that helped you. I hope I didn't confuse you any further, but yeah, that's what I'm getting. You're welcome. No problem. Okay. Miss Asia. Alright, Miss Asia, what's really going on between you and your person? What's going on? Divine Spirit, what's really going on? Can you give her some insight into the situation? Okay, I heard sit down and talk. So something with communication involved with this. That's the factor. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to pull on it because ain't nothing else coming up. King of Pentacles, faithful. Two of Wands, discovery. Two of Pentacles, balance. Six of Wands, victory. And self-doubt with judgment in reverse. So your person, I feel like they seem like a, you know, faithful card to me. That's a good person. That's a good man. He's the King of Pentacles. So this is someone that's grounded in their energy, reliable even. I feel like you guys are trying to find balance between each other. There's someone that has lingering self-doubt though, and I feel like it's due to some form of communication, because you have this mail. This person's checking the mail, some type of letter. So it's some type of self-doubt in this, not fully clear, not clearly sold, not clearly trusting, believing in something, whether it's the person or the connection itself. So I feel like you both are trying to, you still are in that phase of like getting to know, or understanding the path ahead. Like this person, they're here, they're not going anywhere. I feel like this person's energy is reliable at this time when it comes to the connection. So with the victory card, which is the Six of Wands, there's victory after adversity. So it may seem like things are not where you want them to be right now, or you may be a little afraid, like, okay, whatever the whatever you guys are trying to find balance with, that could feel like it's a challenge when actually it's not a challenge. It could seem like it's a challenge, but it's not a challenge. It's like something being readjusted. Because I feel like the Six of Wands is like victory over a challenge, over an obstacle. So you have some doubt here, and I feel like it's in relation to something that happened in the past with this person, or just a series of things in the past, whether in relation to them or not. Let's see. Clarify this. King of Wands. There's another male here. There's a male you have a soul tie with. Soul tie, or like a man that you have not gotten over what they did to you. This is another man. The King of Wands is somebody else that you were connected to. You haven't cut cords with them. Someone that you left in the past. Someone, like, they did something to hurt you, or it's a memory of what someone did in the past that you're still attached to. And it's this King of Wands, I feel like. So you may not be able to fully embrace who this person is and see the connection, or see this person in the true character of who they are as a person. You may not be able to really see that because of the fact that there's still some type of a energy from a past relationship. This King of Wands, in a sense, I feel like this is a soul tie or some type of spiritual cord connected to this person. So I'm sorry if you hear all this in the background. I hate when they do that. But I feel like there's somebody that is from your past that you have some type of cord connected to. You haven't fully released the baggage. This woman has luggage next to her. This person with these swords, they could have really hurt you. So I feel like until you release that, because the Judgment card, which is this card here with this woman looking in the mailbox, but it was in reverse, which is self-doubt in reverse. Until you address the past, like fully address it and you fully let it go, with whoever this person is, or it could be that this is maybe not just one specific past connection that you had. More specifically, I feel like this is someone you had a sexual connection with or something. But whoever this person is, their energy is very dominant. Very dominant energy. You gotta make peace with that and really let it go. Because it's not allowing you to see this person and see the potential in this connection because of that. So, yeah, I feel like that's more so what Spirit is wanting you to focus on, more than the connection itself. It's more so like what's surrounding it, what's underneath the surface. Do you know what I mean? So I hope that that helps. I might do a video on soul ties if you're interested or anyone's interested. But until then, maybe, you know, maybe look up soul ties and see if that's something that you are dealing with and how to release it, because that's a real thing. Especially if you've had sex with a person or you've built like an emotional attachment to someone, you could create soul ties that way. So, you know, that might resonate with you. Okay. Miss Ashley L 11521. All right, Miss Ashley, you want to know if you should shoot your shot at this person that you like. Should you shoot your shot? I say, why not? There's nothing wrong with shooting your shot. You know, getting it over with, getting it out of the way, seeing what it do. Let's see. Should Ashley approach this person in question? Oops. Ten of Cups, King of Cups, Eight of Wands, Ace of Swords, Queen of Cups. Yes, I feel like you should. Queen of Wands and the Four of Cups. I feel like you should. Um, there could be some. It's going to give you clarity regardless, but I feel like you should. Because you have the King and the Queen of Cups, so there could be mutual attraction between the two of you. I feel like the Queen of Wands is you as well, which is the confidence card upright. So I feel like you should. The Ace of Swords for me is a definite yes. The Eight of Wands, action. The Four of Cups in reverse says withdraw. So emotionally kind of detach from any emotions heavily caught up in it and just go for it when you feel the energy, when it feels right. The Bliss card, Ten of Cups. So when you're emotionally full within yourself, you're not like in a heavy state with this Four of Cups. You know, that type of energy, being emotionally in balance. I feel like Spirit's saying just go into this with confidence within yourself. I feel like you should. It's a clear yes. Don't see why you wouldn't. Whatever the outcome, it is going to bring some type of mental breakthrough for you. So I feel like you should. Most definitely. And it's interesting. You got King and Queen of Cups. Like, really? I say you should. Okay. Alrighty. So best of luck to you, whatever the outcome is. I hope that it serves you your highest good. It seems like Spirit is saying yes, so you know. Okay. Miss Reese, 11120. Alright. No, it can't be 111. 118. I'm about to say. Like, it can't be. Alright, Miss Reese. First question, I'm not gonna say it out loud because if that's something, you know, that you're creating and manifesting, I'm gonna keep it on the low. Should you go along with this? Will it be fruitful for you? I feel like you should. Someone might need to hear what you have to say. I feel like it's gonna be, it's something, whatever your writings are, it is something that a lot of people, or at least the right people, that it's, I feel like you should, but let's see. Let me use these first. Divine Spirit, this is something that we should get this published, and this is something that's going to be fruitful. Okay, so you could be focusing on the negative rather than the blessings that can come from this. So And the poetry could also be in relations to past hurts, past disappointments. You could be speaking on some deep emotional things. The Three of Cups, the Four of Pentacles. I feel like this is something you should invest in. You have the Three of Cups. The Four of Pentacles is like this woman is deciding whether or not to sell her ring or to buy it. Who knows? She's got this ring here. She got her purse out. So it's like you're wondering whether or not this is something that you should invest in. And I feel like it's something that you should pursue with the Three of Cups to see. Withdraw, Four of Cups, Ten of Cups, the Tower, upheaval, the Queen of Wands, confidence, the King of Cups, diplomatic. So the interesting thing about this is the King of Cups is a feminine attribute, like a more of a masculineness in his feminine energy, and the Queen of Wands is one of the more masculine feminine energies in the suit, like the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Wands. They're more masculine. King of Cups, King of Pentacles, they're more feminine. So it could be like your emotions, you need to kind of govern your emotions. Not saying that you shouldn't have those you know, those concerns and things like that, but you kind of govern your emotions and tap into that Queen of Wands energy where you are confident in your capabilities and your skill, because I feel like Spirit is saying for you to do it. You might be in two different energies about it. There's a part of you that feels blissful with the Ten of Cups, and then the Four of Cups in reverse, you want to withdraw from it. You don't want anything to do with it, or you second guess it. Pay attention to the red flags of your emotions, like sound emotions versus non-sound emotions. Because again, you got Five of Cups versus Three of Cups. Those are two opposite energies. One's more quote-unquote negative, and the other is more of a positive energy. So it's like you gotta find balance between the two of those. Other than that, I feel like Spirit is saying that it would be something to invest, but you gotta believe that it's worth your investment. You gotta have more confidence in your ability, your gifts, your talents than that, because I feel kind of iffy about it for whatever reason. If it's an attached to another person, maybe like, oh, I don't know if I should because of another person. You gotta get out of that energy. If this is something you really want to pursue, Spirit is saying yes. If this is something you want, but it's like you're in two split energies, you're not completely dead set. Okay, so your second question was, are you being spied on by somebody? Oh. That's horrible. I do feel like this person keeps tabs on you. How, I'm going to see, but just what I'm getting already is that this person does keep tabs on you. Divine Spirit, please reveal if this person is by any means. Thank you. They already gave me cards, so let's see. King of Swords. Sometimes I don't like the King of Swords energy. He's a little scary. Partnerships. Superficial. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Seven of Pentacles, vision. And you have, what is this in reverse? Eight of Cups in reverse, drifting. I feel like they do keep an eye on you. I feel like they do. Eight of Wands and the Nine of Swords in reverse. I feel like this person, they could watch you in different types of ways. Like, I feel like this person may watch you on social media. I'm not seeing like this person is like stalking you outside of your house. I don't feel like they're doing that. I don't feel like it's that serious. Could be something connected to your business. Something with business. The Nine of Swords in reverse. there is some type of unhealthy attachment. I feel like with the Nine of Wands, or the Nine of Swords, excuse me, I feel like there is some type of unhealthy attachment to you. The King of Swords upright is truth, in reverse it's manipulation. And then you have the Lover's card. Vision. So this person may feel like they've invested a lot into this relationship and they haven't fully released you. They haven't fully let go of you. So they are watching you. I don't feel like they're a creeper where they're like driving past your house and all kind of stuff. But there is something connected to business. They could be on like online watching you, because this kind of looks like the internet to me for some reason. They could do it often to the point where they don't like what they're doing themselves. Like they might even feel like, okay, this is stupid, this is weird, or I need to stop. They're honest with themselves about it. It's kind of like they feel like they're losing their grip on you. Yeah, but I feel like they are. I don't feel like their intentions are like romantic and lovey-dovey. I feel like a little bit of it's a lot of it, I should say. I feel like it's their ego. So that's what I'm seeing. What's your third question? What is your ex-person's feelings towards you or for you? I hear like highways, like you know how like when someone honks the horn, it's like it's loud, it's a lot of traffic, it's noisy. This person's feelings for you, they are it's like chaotic, it's all over the place. Let me see. How does this ex feel towards Reese? King of Cups. You see how he spins around like that? Yeah. Spirit's funny. So you have diplomatic and you have moody. This person's like their energy shifts all the time. Okay, so you have dissatisfaction, Five of Cups, regret, justice, dishonesty, death, endings, Two of Cups, partnership. So they may regret how things ended between the two of you. The Ten of Cups, or is it? No, it's not the Ten of Cups. The Nine of Cups is in reverse. So this person is not satisfied with the way that you guys parted. The Nine of Cups can be a single card. So things ended between the two of you in some type of way that they wouldn't have, they didn't prefer it to end the way that it did. With the Justice card in reverse, they feel maybe you didn't get your justice from them because maybe they were not honest with you. They were not straight up with you. Let's see. I'm going to pull my How Do They Feel cards. I feel like I'm close to breaking due to negativity in my life. I feel like maybe I'm delusional about all of this. So they haven't fully released you. I feel such a healing presence. You bring me peace. I feel like you're trying to control me. I feel a strong conviction to tell you everything. Yeah. So on top of however they feel towards you, there's a lot going on in their life where they're not satisfied. The Nine of Cups is like more of a self-fulfillment card, so they may not be satisfied and content with their own life right now. That could be why their emotions are kind of like iffy. But the biggest thing that stood out to me is this person, I feel a strong conviction to tell you everything. Remember how I said the Justice card, they feel like they didn't give you the clarity that you deserve. They weren't being completely forthcoming with you, I feel like. Okay, so that's how they feel. All right. So I hope that resonated with you. Hope that brought you some clarity. And I'm going to move on to Miss Latoya. Okay. 1:30. Miss Latoya, let's see. Will you get a new job soon? Divine Spirit. I'm getting a new job soon. Let me see how I'm getting a new job. Okay, 7 of Pentacles. Queen of Wands in reverse. 10 of Pentacles in reverse. 6 of Cups in reverse in the world. Okay. It's not quite time, like, yet. 7 of Pentacles is like there's a vision. 6 of Cups is like clinging on to something in the past, because the clinging is in reverse. So the 6 of Cups is in reverse, which is clinging. Something in the past, you haven't closed the cycle out yet. Completion, which is the World. It's the only major arcana card that came out, and I feel like it's a yes until you release the past. The 10 of Pentacles is the deck card, so it could be like some type of, you know, you're worried about your current situation by what it looks like. Could be that you are in debt, but it's like you're worried about the current circumstances, and the Queen of Wands is pushy in reverse. Let's see. So it's like pushing for the vision to come to fruition when it's not quite time yet. It's not saying that you won't ever find a new job, but it's kind of like take note of something in the past. Like, what is it with this past energy? What is this? The Ace of Wands. So there will be an opportunity for you, and you'll know when to take action. It's like something in the past, maybe like you gotta let go of something. Maybe you haven't fully made up your mind with something yet. Like, you gotta make room for new things. So it doesn't even have to be like, oh, I'm stuck at a job I don't like. It could be as simple as a mindset, like, or a person that's blocking your it can be anything. So you gotta make room for the new things to come in. And then ironically, the bottom card is the Dreamer, which is the Fool card in this deck. The Fool card represents new beginnings as well, fresh new starts. But you gotta have a place of being in a place of trust and faith in order to take direction forward. So you notice the Ace is a child. So you gotta be like a child in a way. Like, your circumstances, you might be looking at your circumstances too practically, like, okay, and it's not easy to say, like, let's say for instance, you know, my rent is due and I'm short like $200, and I don't even know how I'm gonna make that $200 because I don't have any money coming in, or I don't have a job right now, I don't have any help. But it's like, at those moments, we gotta be in a place where we are open to solution and resolution to what could happen and what could come through. So it's like not looking too much at what it looks like, and being open to the fact that there are opportunities available, or that if our mind is focused on it doesn't look like it's going to work out, we're not able to have our mind clear to hear what solutions could come or be led into our blessing. You know what I mean? So it's something from the past that's like, it's like clinging on to something. And sometimes people can block our blessings. Like, it might not even seem like it's in relations to, but in the spiritual sense, in the spirit realm, that person could be blocking that very thing from coming in, or um, some type of emotional baggage that we have within ourselves, or we haven't made peace with something that could be causing us heavy regret. It's like we're holding on to that heavy regret to where we almost subconsciously don't feel like we deserve what we want, so we push what we want away, or we're not able to attract and manifest what we want. So it's like something in the past has to go. Because this, whatever this is, it's like it's gonna come to you. It's almost like you're gonna walk into something. I feel like you're gonna walk into a job opportunity. So I hope that that makes sense. Okay, Miss Nancy. Okay. All right, Miss Nancy. You want to know if you should continue to post about a specific topic. You're afraid of manifesting the very thing that you don't want into the reality. Yeah, okay. If it's getting to like a place where you're afraid that you're gonna start manifesting something, or even just the mere inner, like the just the simple fact of being in fear, I would say yes. Like, don't post on something that conjures up fear within you, because the energy of fear doesn't come from a sound place. So yeah, that's pretty clear. If it's making you feel like that, if it makes you feel uneasy, or you feel like it's manifesting something, like, you gotta discern where that fear is coming from. But a lot of times it's not coming from a sound place. Okay. So you have the Three of Cups, Five of Cups, and the Page of Swords. So the Five of Cups is saying that you are focusing on the negative of things. But I feel like Spirit is saying that it's an opportunity for you to see something about yourself, or it's like, yeah, it gives you an opportunity to see the hidden, like, there's a hidden blessing in whatever this is. It's a trigger, something that's being triggered. So there's a blessing in that. There's something in it. I feel like Spirit is saying to make sure that you're being led at this point with the information that you're bringing forth, especially if it's something that conjures up a fear within you. And because, yeah, because the Three of Cups is like a news of celebration and joyful announcements. So it's okay to deliver challenging messages, but if it's like in a place where there's no clarity, no enlightenment, no encouragement past like the obstacle or the challenge or whatever it is that's hidden, it's like, check, just, I feel like, yeah, it's too much. It's too much. You might need to take a break from this and center yourself with what you're doing right now at this point. You have the Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords is like, there's something about this information that is challenging. Maybe at some point it was intellectually exciting and challenging for you, but like right now, it's not a good feeling. It's not a good emotion. I do feel like Spirit is saying for you to take a break on whatever that is, that content that you're asking about. Because, you know, something it shouldn't conjure up a fear within you. So yeah, I feel like you need to take a break from it. All right. Okay. Would it be best for you to start working towards getting a tiny? Please make sure that you're being led and you're not being driven by your fears. Okay? Because, like, you have to know, and this is something too, because I feel like certain things that we come across on social media and certain news and stuff like that, we kind of give out a lot of our power to what could happen and what are they going to do and blah, blah, blah. And we've taken our creator out of it. And it's like, the fear is not coming from spirit. A lot of the things that we see is fear propaganda. You just got to be able to discern what is what. When spirit guides us to do things and guide us to move in, you know, in a place of caution, it comes from a sound voice, because we can't be emotional. Fear is like an emotional energy. It causes like conflict within the self. It's not sound. So if I'm in danger and I need to act, not react, I need to act, I have to be in a place to hear. I have to be in a sound place to hear the alert. If I'm overly emotional, I'm not able to respond. I'm reacting rather than acting. So just make sure that spirit is leading you and guiding you, and it's not your fears guiding you. Thank you, spirit. Thank you. Thank you. Justice. Yep, be impartial and objective. Stand up for what you believe. Try to see all sides of the situation. You will win if your position is one of integrity. So there's a need for balance. It's a need for balance. King of Pentacles. Okay, compassionate, accomplished, charismatic, grounded. A time of great success, financial security and prosperity, the Midas touch, everything turning out beautifully. A supportive parent or spouse, a good person to work a lot, or to work for, sorry. So I feel like in regards to what you're asking, like, you're going to know whether that's something that you need to invest in, and when you're meant to invest in it. You have to be impartial. You can't be overly emotional or too much in your head about it. You got to find the right balance and take wise counsel. Spirit does not instill fear in us. That's not coming from a divine place. It's like when you're in a battlefield or it's time for you to prepare for war, you got to be in a place of courageousness and willing and ready. You're not in a place of being emotional. Oh, they're coming. Oh, shit, I don't know what to do. Where's my gun? Like, you're not going to be prepared. So if it's that type of energy, it's not coming from a sound place. So the Wise Counsel card, I feel like it's, you got to connect with spirit and source. You could be like too caught up in the practical things or in the physical world and what's going on, that you're not connecting with spirit, and you're not connecting with your source. Okay, I'm gonna quote this, and I like my spirit, like my sister, she be pissing me off when she says this sometimes, but it is true. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So if you're not grounded and balanced within yourself, you're going to be unstable in all your ways, all your actions, all your movements. You got to be grounded. You got to be stable. You got to be sound within yourself. So the number one way to navigate through that is like, okay, if it's something that's causing me anxiousness and causing me fear and worry, and I'm thinking about the worst case scenario, it's not coming from a practical place. Like, okay, yeah, this could be something, so I'm going to do this because I feel like it's of my highest judgment, but I'm not overly emotional about it. I'm not frantic about it. I'm not anxious. I'm not stressed. I'm not worried. Then, okay, there's a different type of energy that comes with protocol versus fear. Especially in the day that we live in, like, you see how people were freaking out over toilet paper and all of that. Like, that's fear. So, yeah, I feel like Spirit just wanted me to say that for you to navigate the energy yourself and figure out where you're coming from. Not to tell you that that's where you're at, but I do feel fear coming from what you're asking. But you got to check in with your motives and your intentions. Okay? Um, I hope that made sense. You'll know if it's the right move or not. In short, you'll know. Okay? Alrighty. Let's see, Miss Alia, 145.26. Alright, how does this person feel about you? How does this person feel about you? They're just showing me the person. They're not giving me anything. I'm gonna have to pull on it, but I'm just see like a man. He looks like he has a basketball or I don't know. It looks like sports, but he's wearing a baseball cap. It just seems real reserved and quiet. But let me see. He's not saying anything. Let's see. How does he feel? How does this person feel towards him? Yeah, I feel like this is him. Even though it's a woman, conservative, the hangman, stalling, resistance, procrastination. Yeah, this could even be him too. He might wear hats or something a lot. Knight of Wands, which is a woman, passion. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse, disloyal. King of Swords, truth. Eight of Cups, drifting. Nine of Pentacles, superficial. So this person is like, they feel like they're not being honest with themselves. They're not moving forward in their life or in relation to you. They're not moving forward, period. I feel like this is a person that is very passive with their life. They're not moving forward on the things that they feel like they should. They're kind of just hanging around, just stalling, just living a mundane life. And I feel like this is an issue for you. This person could feel like they're loyal to the wrong person or the wrong people. You have three feminine energies here. You have the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, which they're all women, which is weird because these are usually masculine cards. And then you have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this person could actually desire to date other people and they're stuck with someone that they don't want to be with. So you could be one of these other people that, you know, they're open to dating, or it doesn't have to be anyone specific. It could be like they know they need to let go of who they're with, but they're not moving past this person. It's like they're being passive in their life. They're procrastinating. The procrastination card, Page of Pentacles. They know the truth with the King of Swords. They're just kind of letting their life pass them by. Let's see. How do they feel about you? How do they feel about you? I feel God and our angels bringing us together. I feel like it's best for me to stay away right now. I feel an insane familiarity with your energy, like we've done this before. I feel like you are an embodiment of a true king. So they kind of feel as a king. That's interesting because you're a woman. So I feel like this person sees you as maybe like very independent, very regal, and they don't feel that way about themselves perhaps. Like this person is passive. I feel like they're very mute. They're like kind of mousy, like kind of quiet, or they just don't say anything. They don't say much. They don't voice their opinions, or they just, I don't know, that's what I'm getting from this person. But yeah, they feel like there is something that's pulling them towards you and you towards them, something greater, but they feel like they need to stay away. And I feel like it's because it's another person. You have um, 3 different feminines here, and this one is in reverse, and it says disloyal. So they may not want to be disloyal to the person that they are with, the Queen of Pentacles, you know. Yeah. So, yeah, it's your free will what you choose to do with that. I wouldn't, you know, I'm not encouraging anybody to wait on a person per se, but, you know, wait on spirit and what they want you to do, what spirit suggests is of your highest good, not another person. But yeah, it seems like this person is not making any moves at all in anything in their life, like as they should. Like they're being guided to move forward in some type of way in their life, and they're not doing it. They know that they should. That's the thing about it, they know they should, they're not. Okay. Okay, my last lady. 150. Let's do 151. It's about to be 151 minutes in. It's Angela. What messages do your ancestors have for you? I heard abundance. The first thing I heard was abundance. Let's see. There's nothing else coming out. Okay. These cards do not want to go back. Oh, okay. They have a handful to tell you. You have the Queen of Swords. They want you to know that you are brilliant. They want you to know that you are well equipped and experienced enough, I feel like, to make your own judgments. There might be some things that Spirit is saying, some situations, some choices and decisions in your life that may be difficult or challenging to make at times, but they're saying you're capable of doing it. It may be time for you to release yourself of certain situations or people. You know, their time is up. Things that don't serve you anymore or never did serve you. It's time to release yourself. You have transformation, Two of Swords. So there were some significant things that needed to take place in your life so that you could step into the position of change. Whatever it is that, it's like you are at a place where you're evolving, you're leveling up. So it's like more things are being revealed to you. And with the things that are being revealed, it's like it's helping you to break free, or as you release yourself, the more clearer you get, the more wiser, the more sound, the more experience you get on your journey. But it seems like you're unable to make a decision about something. You got to really listen to that internal voice within you and what it's saying or what it's prompting you to, that sound, still voice. It could be like Spirit saying that you're not able to really see it clear. She's blindfolded, but they're saying you're in a position where you can make that decision. You're at a place where you can. You are mature enough in your spiritual self that you can do this. 10 of Pentacles. So the abundance card could also be like Spirit is telling you something in regards to your future. This is your ancestors, something that they're laying out for you. You could be clearing things up from a future, or for your future, I should say. Like clearing up things from your past generations and clearing the way for your future generations, I feel like. 7 of Pentacles. There's some things that Spirit is saying, like continue to put in the work and the efforts. You are going to receive the rewards that you deserve. You're going to. There's things that are already blossoming for you. Like there's no need for you to worry when it comes to your future, when it comes to maybe finances, but I feel like just your future, like your future in general. Then you have the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups is, again, there's something these new energies that's coming in for you. So more so, I feel like spiritually and psychically, you might get a lot of visions. I feel like you are a seer. Spirit may be trying to exercise your spiritual muscle by, strengthening your vision by not giving you everything outside of yourself and maybe kind of pushing you to seek within. I feel like they are doing that. Like they're trying. This is something that could be something with inner child or needing to tap into that childlike trust and imagination and faith to tap into that. And when I say imagination, I had to be careful how I say that. We don't want any false imaginations and visions. So, we always be discerning. But I feel like you're a seer. The ego. So you have this fear that you are trapped, and your spiritual guides is like coming forward to like break the lie. Like, it's a lie. There's something that you're telling yourself is not true about where you're at, and like feeling stuck in things like, oh, I'll never be able to overcome this, or I'll never do this, or I can't let this go. It's not easy. You don't understand. And it's like, it may not be easy, but in the spirit, it's something that can definitely, it is something that can be broken. So you have to remind yourself that whatever that's blocking you or whatever you feel like is some type of stronghold on you that is keeping you from the path of where you're supposed to be, keeping you from your happiness. And that will be the thing that motivates you, because you also have the Nine of Wands here. The Nine of Wands is a card of perseverance. It's a card of, the challenges may be there, and you have gone through many different battles, but that fight is still in you, and you're not doing it by yourself. You're not by yourself on your journey. So ask your angels for assistance and help. Ask your spiritual team for help on your journey to break you free of whatever these chains are. The Queen of Swords, there's a lot of swords here. You got Two of Swords, Queen of Swords. Archangel Michael has his swords here. The Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, so there's major things that are coming in and shifting in your life. You're going through a major transformation and shift. It's not easy. So there are some things that are shifting in your life to put you in a new place. So it may be uncomfortable. It could be things that you feel like are sudden, you're not ready for, but you are ready for them. Three of Swords, more swords. With Archangel Azrael. So you could be healing right now. Your spiritual team, your personal angels and spirit, they're very, very patient, and they're very, very understanding. They're not demanding of your time and your energy, but they do expect greater things for you. They do expect a lot from you, but they're not pressuring you. They're very patient. They're very gentle. They're telling you to let go of your past. Like, the word challenges is coming out a lot. These challenges that you are facing and have faced, they are part of your personal growth within yourself. You might be healing some things from your past about yourself that you misunderstood. You could have been too hard on yourself. Could have been people, maybe some things like the misunderstandings could help you. These revelations could help you find forgiveness in yourself and others. And your spiritual team is there when you need them. Then you have the Star. So Spirit is saying to have hope for your future, have faith for your future. You're going to get insights in your dreams if you haven't already. I feel like you are a seer. I feel like you see visions. You get visions in your dreams, or you see flashes of things. It might take like time for you to like strengthen that spiritual muscle, but it's there. There's going to be positive shifts that happen in your life. The more and more you release, the more and more you let go and fill yourself up spiritually. So it's like you got to let go of what doesn't serve you and feed yourself spiritually. How you do that is tapping into yourself and realizing, okay, this doesn't serve me. If this doesn't feel right to me, this must be something that doesn't serve me. If this is a thought that I'm having that is negative, it must be something stemming from it. It needs to go. These, whatever's hindering me and blocking me, I feel like I can't free myself of it. Whatever this fear is, I gotta let it go. If you're not sure what the things are that you need to release and let go, ask Spirit to reveal you to release it and help you to release it. Pour out what doesn't serve you and take in what it is that does serve you. Start feeding yourself spiritually. Start connecting more with spirit. Start connecting more with yourself. In tune with yourself. Spend more time feeding the spirit. That's what I'm getting. And you'll start to see things align for you. With the 9 of Cups here, wishes come true. So Spirit is guaranteeing you this. Your spiritual team is guaranteeing you that your dreams are going to come to fruition. These are the dreams that fulfill your soul. These are true dreams and goals for yourself. So you have to have more faith. I feel it's more of a faith thing. It's more of executing whatever it is, the task that Spirit's bringing to you. You are capable of those challenges. You're capable of it. It's not that you can't do it. You can. Okay. Your last question. What is this person's current feelings for you? What is this person's current feelings? Ooh. Okay, consistent. Faithful. 6 of Wands, victory. Why is the Devil card here? Release. Release what? Breakdown and exhaustion. So this person wants to show up more in the connection, perhaps, or be more stable in the connection. They want to be able to overcome and release with this Devil card in reverse. The attachment to whatever this heavy energy is. The 10 of Wands in reverse is a breakdown, and the 4 of Swords in reverse is exhaustion. So this person could be exhausted by something that they've been holding on to, and I feel like they want to be able to show up in this connection for you, or just show up as like a better person. Like they don't feel like they're as stable as they want to be. It's like this Page of Pentacles is looking at the King of Pentacles, so it's like they're seeing the potential of who they could be or who they want to be. It's like the Page is looking up to the King, like a son looking up to his father, like who I could become. They may be hard on themselves as well when it comes to their stability, financial stability. I feel like you don't truly understand why I am the way that I am. I feel close to breaking due to my negativity. Breakdown card came out. So that's interesting. Yeah. I felt pulled towards them because they were convenient at the time. So this person could have gone in another direction with someone else, or you feel like this person why were you able to go in that direction with this person, but you can't even do this such and such, or you're not available to me, or you said you were in a relationship in the past and what is the issue here with us. Like it could be something like that, or it's just this person chooses convenience because they don't really feel like they have much to give. They look at themselves as kind of low. Like they compare themselves to who they think they should be. But they want some type of victory though. It's like they want to be able to do better, or to be better, or to show up and be more, grounded, more stable, more reliable, which is all the things that the King of Pentacles is. But they know they have to release some type of detach from some type of unhealthy attachment with the Devil card here in reverse. because they're spiritually and mentally exhausted with the Ten of Wands and the Four of Swords. So they may feel like you're not seeing what their hang-up is, or see their struggle, or understand what it is that their hang-ups are. They may feel like you don't see that, or you just don't get it, or, you know. So it's not saying too much of like exactly their feelings. It's not the most romantic, I know. But I feel like it's more so like where they're at, and they may want you to be more understanding of that, more compassionate maybe of that, but they do want to be more stable and grounded as a man, as a person, because they don't feel like they're at that place where they want to be. They're comparing themselves to some type of ideal of what they think or who they think they should be. So that's what I'm seeing. All right, I'm going to put the timestamps up shortly. If anybody's on here that did not purchase a reading this week that would like to win a chance for a free question, because one of the ladies tonight on the list, she donated a free question for someone. So if any of you did not purchase a reading tonight, let me know where you at, so I can give you guys a free question, because I didn't know until the last minute. I didn't see the questions all the way thoroughly, so I didn't know that she donated a question until I read her, obviously when I read her her question. So there's 8 people on here. Janaea. Janaea's here. Greetings. Anybody else? Or y'all just like ghost watching? What's your question, Janaea? What you got? What do you need to know about the rest of the year? Okay, let's see. Oh, okay. I heard prosperity planning. That's interesting. Prosperity planning. Okay, that's interesting. I never heard of that. Prosperity planning. I don't know what that is, but okay. Oh, okay. I'm seeing a piggy bank, and okay. So I feel like what Spirit's saying is like start investing. It doesn't necessarily have to be financially, but start investing in your future. Like start putting more into your future, what it is that you want to see. Like start banking on yourself. Start banking on yourself. That's what I heard. And you have the Empress. Yes, start investing in you. Because I feel like, okay, for the rest of the year, you're going to be releasing a lot of things. I feel like you're going to, it's something with how, so the Five of Wands is like, it's something with others too. Like, you got to be okay with the fact that, just certain, like, sometimes people are not meant to resonate with you, like, as far as the vision that you have for yourself, or the things that you acquire with the Ten of Cups and the Empress. There's a standard that you have, and you can't renege on that because of someone, because someone doesn't live up to that, or they don't want to be that. That might be something hard. You might have to let go of someone that opposes with your beliefs, your desires. You have to start believing in yourself. You have to start talking to yourself like you know who you are and what you are. This man is looking in the mirror. It's not, I wouldn't say like faking it until you make it. Sorry. It's not a fake it until you make it type of thing. It's more so of you have to see yourself as capable. He has a wand in his hands. It's like a magic wand. You gotta speak over yourself, over your future. Some people might feel a little awkward doing mirror magic or like doing affirmations to yourself, saying affirmations to yourself in the mirror. Like it is kind of weird. I do admit it does. It feels weird doing that. Like, but it's no different than playing dress up or singing in the mirror or dancing in the mirror. It's no different. It's just more of an intent to it. So that might be something that Spirit's saying. It's like start feeding your future now. Like for the rest of the year, start doing that. And what is it that what is your happily ever after? Like what is it that you really see for yourself? When it comes to partnerships, I feel like Spirit's saying that you're gonna let go of maybe pushing like too hard in your love relationships or whatever heavy energies that you put into love. You're gonna let that go with the Ten of Wands. There's some type of spark that you're gonna have, a new type of vision and optimism, and I feel like it's when you see the truth about maybe the type of partnerships you had or the type of people that you were drawn to, because the King of Cups, they're describing him as someone that's trustworthy, honorable, and devoted. Versus the Five of Wands is more to me like someone that's egotistical a little bit. People that are more drama filled. Someone that maybe that you just really don't resonate with at the end of the day. Like, yeah. Because the King of Cups, I feel, is saying like someone that you can trust, someone that is a solid romantic partner, may not be overly emotional, but they know how to operate in their emotions. They know how to honor their emotions and express their emotions. But yeah, the biggest thing I'm going to pay attention to is the majors, because the major arcana cards is what's most significant. So release is the death card. It says endings that lead to new beginnings, the need to release situations or people that hold you back, spiritual transformation. The Empress, time to take action, give birth to your dreams, creative projects will be very successful, abundance and prosperity. So yeah, it's time to start banking on yourself and what it is that you really want. And sometimes if we hang on to things and cling on to people in the past, we're not going to be able to see what's ahead for us, what's the plan for us, or be able to fully actualize or realize what we want truly. So once you let go of whatever is heavy on you with the Ten of Wands, Five of Wands and the Ten of Wands, I feel like are the conflicting energies. Like once you let go of that, I feel like you're going to have more of a better clarity. You're going to be more optimistic. I feel like Spirit wants you to have like more zeal for your future, more optimism towards your future. And not in a way that you're in a rush or a hurry, like trying to force it, but just in a place where you're excited about your plans, you know, that's of your highest good at least. Because, you know, sometimes our plans are not God's plans for us. Universe, whatever, destiny, whatever you want to call it, it might be greater and bigger than what we have for ourselves. But Spirit wants you to have hope and to let go of the heavy burdens. Like, no more. It's time to let it go. And I feel like you can expect potentially like a new relationship coming in with the Ten of Cups and the King of Cups. So, yeah, it may be maybe by the end of this year or sometime next year. I'm not getting timing on it, but I am getting a relationship. And I feel like it's once you release these like false energies, these pretentious energies, these people that are really actually just self-centered, once you let go of those types of people, those type of characters, you're going to attract something different for yourself. And this could also just be in relations to anyone. It doesn't have to be romantic. Doesn't only have to be romantic only. I feel like this can also pertain to relations with people. Period. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing for you. Much love as always. You're welcome. Much love as always. And I'm going to leave it at that. And then I'm going to put the timestamps up. I appreciate you guys. I hope this reading resonated with whomever it was meant to resonate with. Those of you that purchased or those of you that watched maybe and got some type of clarity from this. And as always, I send you guys love. I'll talk to you guys in the next video, next reading. Until next time.